In the illustrious tapestry of the NBA's history, certain rivalries stand out as fierce clashes of titans, etching unforgettable moments into the annals of basketball lore. These rivalries are more than contests. They are collisions of passion, skill, and the relentless pursuit of dominance on the court. Join us as we recount the 10 greatest NBA rivalries that have defined the sport's competitive spirit. Number 10. New York Knicks versus Baltimore Bullets. In the 1960s, the Boston Celtics dominated the growing NBA, but the New York Knicks and Baltimore Bullets were emerging as contenders. The Knicks had stars like Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, and Bill Bradley, while the Bullets had players like Elvin Hayes and Earl Monroe. The Knicks won their playoff matchups in 1969 and 1970, with the latter being a close series. In 1971, the Bullets turned the tide and won in 7 games, making it to the NBA Finals, but losing to the Milwaukee Bucks. The rivalry showcased intense battles between Frazier and Monroe. In 1972, Monroe joined the Knicks, forming a potent duo with Frazier. The Knicks continued to triumph over the Bullets in the playoffs from 1972 to 1974. The rivalry became a notable part of NBA history, captivating fans across the league. Number 9. Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Boston Celtics and Philadelphia 76ers have a long-standing rivalry that began in 1964 when the Syracuse Nationals moved to Philadelphia. The rivalry intensified in the 1965 playoffs, with John Havlicek's defensive play securing a victory for the Celtics. The Celtics continued to clash in postseasons, with the Celtics generally winning. However, in 1967, the 76ers defeated the Celtics, led by Wilt Chamberlain, and won the NBA championship. The rivalry went on hiatus until 1977, when it was reignited. The teams met 5 times over 9 years, with the 76ers winning 3 of those matchups. Number 8. Michael Jordan versus Isiah Thomas. Isiah Thomas, a Chicago basketball player, led the Detroit Pistons during his NBA career and had a contentious relationship with Chicago Bulls rookie Michael Jordan. Jordan, a future NBA star, had impressive talent during his rookie season. Thomas orchestrated a plan to exclude him from the 1985 All-Star Game, leading to a deep-seated rivalry that endured after their careers ended. Jordan ultimately had his revenge when Thomas was not selected for the 1992 U.S. Olympic Dream Team. Number 7. Detroit Pistons versus Chicago Bulls. The Detroit Pistons and Chicago Bulls were rivals in the NBA's Eastern Conference during the late 1980s and early 1990s. The Pistons, known as the Bad Boys, used the Jordan rules to contain Michael Jordan, allowing his teammates to take crucial shots. Despite Jordan's talent, the Pistons won several games, including a 7-game series in 1990. However, in 1991, the Bulls emerged as the dominant team, defeating the Pistons in a 4-game series, marking a turning point in the rivalry. Number 6. Larry Bird versus Julius Erving. Larry Bird and Julius Erving were 2 of the most iconic basketball players of the 1980s. Bird, a college graduate, revitalized the Celtics and helped them return to championship glory. Erving, a unique player, contributed to the 76ers' success in the Eastern Conference. Their intense rivalry and respect were evident in their intense matchups. Despite the intense competition, both teams had a slight advantage in the regular season, with Bird's Celtics winning 23 games and Erving's 21. The rivalry and respect between the 2 players remained strong throughout their careers. Number 5. Phil Jackson versus Pat Riley. Phil Jackson and Pat Riley have both been successful basketball coaches and executives since their early careers. Riley led the Los Angeles Lakers to multiple NBA championships in the 1980s and 2006, while Jackson achieved 11 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls and Lakers. Their careers have been marked by a competitive rivalry as they constantly pushed each other to excel in their roles as executives and team leaders, leaving an indelible mark on the basketball world. Number 4. Chicago Bulls versus New York Knicks. Michael Jordan's time with the Chicago Bulls was marked by intense rivalries, with the New York Knicks being a notable opponent. The Bulls won 5 out of 6 postseason matchups between 1989 and 1995, showcasing their playoff dominance. Despite losses, the Knicks never admitted inferiority, thanks to Jordan's exceptional skills and determination. Their 1994 playoff victory, while Jordan briefly pursued baseball, led them to the NBA Finals, where they lost to the Houston Rockets. Number 3. Bill Russell versus Wilt Chamberlain. Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain are iconic NBA figures, with Russell leading the Boston Celtics to 11 championships from 1956 to 1969 and Chamberlain achieving 2 championships from 1959 to 1973. Their on-court matchups were intense, with Russell's Celtics often winning against Chamberlain's teams. Russell's team-oriented playstyle and exceptional supporting cast contributed to his success, while Chamberlain's scoring prowess was often hindered by the burden of carrying his teams. Despite Chamberlain's superior statistics, Russell's team-oriented playstyle and better team support allowed him to prevail in playoff confrontations. Number 2. Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird. The Magic Johnson-Larry Bird rivalry stands as one of sports history's most iconic showdowns. Unlike the Bill Russell-Wilt Chamberlain rivalry, Johnson and Bird initially lacked friendship, given Bird's guarded nature. Their rivalry ignited during the 1979 NCAA championship as Johnson's Michigan State prevailed over Bird's Indiana State. Their clashes extended to the NBA, epitomized by Johnson's Lakers and Bird's Celtics. Bird's Celtics claimed a 1984 NBA championship, while Johnson's Lakers answered back in 1985, ending years of Celtics dominance. The rivalry peaked with the Celtics' 1986 NBA victory and a final Lakers-Celtics showdown in 1987. Despite fierce competition, a lasting friendship blossomed during a sneaker commercial in 1985, cementing their intertwined legacies. Number 1. Boston Celtics versus Los Angeles Lakers. The Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers boast a historic rivalry, meeting 12 times in the NBA Finals, a record in professional sports. Notable players like Bill Russell, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Kobe Bryant have contributed to this epic showdown. The Celtics dominated early, winning the first 8 finals, while the Lakers claimed 3 of the last 4. Beginning in 1959, when the Lakers were in Minneapolis, the rivalry intensified when they moved to LA in 1960. The teams engaged in intense 7-game series until 1984, with the Lakers often falling short. In 1985, the Lakers won in 6 and repeated the feat in 1987. Recent encounters in 2008, Celtics win, and 2010, Lakers win, reignited the fierce competition. Despite current challenges, this rivalry remains a cornerstone of NBA history, defined by talent, passion, and unforgettable moments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay hyped and keep the love for the game alive.